Inn Hotel, which is just on the outskirts of Cardiff in Wales. The tour starts at this time, so if you're only interested in that, ta-ra, I guess. But for anyone else who's interested, I'll be letting you know what's in the hotel and then what I think about it. I stayed there March the 1st and 2nd of this year, 2019, which was the opening date for it. The first night that it actually opened was March the 1st, which is St David's Day. I think it was pretty cool that they opened a new hotel on St David's Day in Wales as well. It was the first of its kind as well. It's a capsule hotel. It's the first capsule hotel that has opened in Wales. The hotel is about 10 minutes drive from the outside of Cardiff, and it's on the side of a leisure centre. To get to it, you need to drive through a barrier, down through the leisure centre's car park and to the end, and then the Premier Inn has kind of got its own little section to park. When you leave the hotel again, the barrier, you need to type in a code. When you go to the Premier Inn, next door to the reception, the code is on the wall there, so you just type that in to leave. The Zip Premier Inn is a new concept hotel from Premier Inn. It's basically taking what they normally do in hotel, I guess, and squishing it all down into like a compact, well, capsule. In the reception area then, there are 2 vending machines. There's a bar space which also serves breakfast, and then as you go through the reception around the corner, there's a football table and a TV that shows live sports and television. If you'd like Wi-Fi at the hotel, you can either have the free slower Wi-Fi, or you can pay £5 for 24 hours to have the ultra Wi-Fi. In the room, there are 2 beds which you can push together to make 1 bed. There's a shower, a toilet, a television, and a sort of LED window or an actual window. How the LED window works is you can change the colour to different lights, so you can have it on a normal daylight, or you can have it on pink or purple, or like literally any colour you want, so it casts a really nice light across the room. They assume that there's 2 of you staying in the room, so you get 2 pillows, 2 towels and a floor towel. If you want any extra pillows, I'd recommend bringing your own, because you're going to be paying £3 per pillow otherwise. And I think it's £5 for extra towels. If you want your room cleaned, you have to pay £10 a day for it to get cleaned, or it gets cleaned for free every 3rd night that you stay there. Because we only stayed there for 2 nights, our room wasn't cleaned. I'd like to tell you what I think about the hotel. Before then, here's the part I guess you've been waiting for. It's the tour. So enjoy, and I'll see you after. Ta-da! tour, and I hope you enjoyed the drone footage as well, because I know that we got, if you've watched any of my videos before, in the Venice hotel tour I managed to get some of the drone footage in, and I think it was really cool to see that perspective of the hotel. So from my experience at the hotel, the staff were really friendly, really accommodating, and you know, fair play to them. It was the first couple of days of the hotel being open, so they were still training and trying to get their feet, they were still trying to get their feet, so you know, they're learning as we're being guests, and they did really well, fair play to them. There was a training regional manager there, so he was helping them as well, so it wasn't as if they went, crack on, use the hotel. That, you know, they did give them support, which was, you know, nice for them. The hotel was very clean, but I don't know if this is down to the fact that we were the first people staying there. So was it clean because it was new, or is it always going to be clean? Like, it would be hard for me to answer that, but you know, considering it was the first and second night, it was very clean and lovely, and there wasn't, you couldn't tell that it was new apart from the sort of fresh paint scent in the hallway. The bed comfiness, me and my sister and her friend didn't have too much of a bother with the bed, but my partner, he's got a bit of a dodgy back and he started feeling it the second night, so he managed to sleep on the bed the first night, but the second night really started getting to his back. They are quite thin mattresses, they're not the normal sort of Premier Inn standard mattresses. The ones that you normally get are really comfy, kind of memory foamy, but this one wasn't. It was more like a sort of spring thin mattress. It's fine, but if you do have back problems, I'd recommend taking a few extra pillows with you and maybe taking like a memory foam topper for it. We did have breakfast at the hotel the first morning. You can buy yourself, I think it's called like a to-go bag or something like that, where you have one hot item, one cold item and a drink. So your hot item can be an egg or bacon roll or a porridge, and then the cold item is like a pastry or a yogurt or a piece of fruit, and then the drink is an orange juice, a tea or a coffee. To be fair, it wasn't that bad. I was expecting it to be pretty tragic because, I don't know, I've had like breakfasts in hotels before, and the Premier Inn sometimes, they can be a little bit dodgy, but it wasn't that bad. So if you are like at a push for a breakfast, I would, you know, $3.95 I think it was, yeah, you know, crack on, why not, go buy it. We only had, I guess, there were like teething problems maybe, but one of the vending machines broke down during the first night, so there was only one vending machine then in the hotel, and we had a bit of a bother with the gate. So when you come in and when you leave the car park, you need a code to type in, and we didn't realise this when we left the first time. There's a poster by the reception that tells you it's a parking code, and then there's like you know, X528 whatever numbers. We didn't realise what that was for, and nobody told us what it was for either. I just assumed it was, I don't know, something to do with the parking because we had to give our reg plate when we arrived. But it was the number for the gate for when you leave. So if you do end up staying there, make sure you take a photo, or you know, take a mind photo of that code. Otherwise you'll have to do what we did and block everyone in and get one of the members to swipe their card to let us back out again. One of the members of the gym that was at leisure centre. Like the last review we did, I think I'm gonna go on a rating system again. So if we look at the location, because it's about a 10-minute drive away from Cardiff, but there are some things around it, like it was maybe about a minute's drive to Morrison's, and then there's a TGI Fridays, don't go there, it's horrible. A Frankie and Benny's, McDonald's, there's a Burger King, KFC, there's some shops like quite close by. I'd give the location a 3 out of 5. If you wanted to, like, it'd be a good hub to go. Say now, for example, you wanted to go to Cardiff for a night out maybe, and because it's only £19 a night, which I haven't mentioned before now, but it cost me £19 a night to stay there for the two of us, then it'd be a good place, a good hub to go out and then come back to, because you can get taxis to and from Cardiff. Or there's an IMAX cinema in Cardiff as well, and I could see it being good for, like, maybe you check in, you go to a midnight screening maybe, and then you come back and you sleep there for the one night. So it'd be a good sort of hub hotel rather than a place that you'd maybe go for like business, because I've been away for business before and I don't think I'd be able to go there and do work and sleep well for like 4 nights. But the one night as a stop off, I think it'd be good. The amenities, if you're going to go for amenities on site, there's the bar, they do breakfast, you've got a vending machines, but one of them is broken, and a football table. So I'm going to give them like a 2 out of 5 for the amenities. I think that considering the type of hotel it is, I guess, you know, it is a capsule hotel, there's not going to be the vast variety of amenities that a lot of hotels do. So for what it is, I guess it's good, because, you know, value for money, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. You're paying £19, you can get breakfast there, there's a bar there, you know, like the things that kind of don't help it also help it because of the cost. So if it cost more but there was only these amenities there, then, you know, it'd be a little bit annoying, because if you're going to be paying like £100, £200 for a place, you'd like to have a pool or, you know, maybe a nice restaurant, because there's none of that there. But for the price, I'm willing to sort of forego some of those things. And is the place suitable for introverts? This is a bit of a weird one, because the staff were really friendly, and like literally whenever you walked in they'd say hello, and you know, they were so nice. But when it comes to maybe not wanting to talk to people so much, that's not the best. So because they were so friendly, they get like marked down on if it's good for introverts or not. So they get a 3 out of 5 for that. Yeah, so on the whole, I think for the cost, I think it's, you know, a good place for one night. So I would recommend, if you were going to come into Cardiff, you were looking at maybe coming for the day shopping or going out for the evening, and then wanted a place to stay for maybe just a night, then I'd recommend the Zip Premier Inn, because it is a, you know, it's a decent night's sleep. Would a capsule hotel be somewhere that you'd be interested in staying in, or have you stayed in a capsule hotel before? If you have, leave a comment down below and let me know. Let me know if you'd maybe want to stay in one, or where you went to stay in one, because I know they're quite popular in countries like Japan. So, you know, have you stayed in one in that country, or did you stay in one in Britain? Like, I'd be really interested to find out. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy this type of video, please don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I post. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again. Enjoy your life. Ta-da! Kitty boy. Hello, it's End Screen Kim. If you'd like, if you could subscribe or leave a comment or watch another video, or you can follow me on my Instagram, or you know what, do whatever you want. Enjoy your life. Bye!